From the writers of American Graffiti, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and Howard the Duck, comes a chilling slice of low-budget horror. It's 1973's Messiah of Evil, the surprisingly stunning tale of a woman who, while searching for her father who had vanished off the face of the earth, finds herself trapped in a coastal California town that's home to a most macabre cult. While the pacing and its surrealist flourishes might prove taxing for some, veteran fans of icons like George A. Romero and Dario Argento will be all over this undersung gem. Character actress Marianna Hill takes on the role of our heroine, who is pulled into this bizarre conspiracy as she interacts with odd characters and soon finds herself a target of the cult. Most notable are her monologues that bookend the film and set a powerfully unsettling tone.
They say that nightmares are dreams perverted. I've told them here it wasn't a nightmare, but they don't believe me. They nod and make little notes in my file, and they watch me now, waiting for me to scar my breasts, to eat insects maybe, or to lift my dress like some crazy old woman and urinate on the floor. But there's so little time left. You've got to listen. Not far from here, there's a small town on the coast. They used to call it New Bethlehem, but they changed the name to Point Doom after the moon turned blood red. Point Doom doesn't look any different than 1,000 other neon stucco towns. But what happened there, what they did to me, what they're doing now, they're coming here. They're waiting at the edge of the city. They're peering around buildings at night. And they're waiting. They're waiting for you. And they'll take you one by one, and no one will hear you scream. No one will hear you scream!
And while most of the other performances aren't anything to write home about, two figures will make a lasting impression. First off is character acting legend Elijah Cook Jr., who had graduated from film noir Fall Guy to Crazy Old Coot, see also Electric Glide in Blue, and provides another notable role as a resident eccentric.
100 years ago, the moon started turning red up in the sky and things began to happen. It was like the red of the moon got up there, the closer the people were being jerked toward hell. Where the people started bleeding out of control. They found children eating raw meat. It was like the town was festering with an open sore until the night that they came down out of the canyon. And
who came down, Charlie?
I gotta go.
The other is one-time performer Benny Robinson, credited as the albino trucker. Robinson's role as this mysterious, murderous, often playfully gross figure proves one of the film's most memorable characters. The beauty of Messiah of Evil is that it is to the 70s what Carnival of Souls and Night of the Living Dead are to the 60s, an era-defining, low-budget cult film landmark. Produced on a budget of under $1 million, creators Willard Huyck and Gloria Katz have a complete handle on their surreal aesthetic. DP Stephen Katz milks the 2:35 aspect ratio for all it's worth, with stunning compositions, with every frame featuring a simultaneous blend of the overcast unease of the aforementioned productions, with colorful lighting and voyeuristic set design. You always feel like you are being watched in this film, even as an audience member. Add in an unnerving electronic Moog-based score by first-time film composer Philan Bishop, and this tremendous lyricism to the film that allows for its dreamlike flow to captivate, and you've got a cult film for the ages. After the film drew to its haunting close, only one more artistic parallel came to mind, in the form of a video game, Silent Hill. A small, relatively unassuming town with a preternatural aura about it, proving fertile ground for some perverse and grotesque occult activities to take place. In the case of Messiah, all based on a disturbing mythology surrounding what can only be described as cannibalism sanctioned by a macabre deity. While I won't divulge any further, know that Messiah of Evil is a gem of mid-century horror madness, a film whose mood and ambience feels completely ahead of its time, yet there's something beautifully 70s about it all. It's free to view on YouTube in all its technoscopic glory, so to all my fellow horror hounds, get on it. You won't be disappointed. And that about covers it. If you like what you saw, give the video a like across the web. Links in the description to the channel on YouTube, Dailymotion, Rumble, and BitChute. And if you want to keep up to date on channel news, follow me on Twitter at Candor Quality. As always, thanks for dropping by, and I'll catch you all on the flip side.